A very good morning. This is Engineer Amir Sultan Rana, CEO of QHSE Business International. Today I will be talking about HSE Risk Assessment. HSE Risk Assessment is very important part of a risk assessment and it has to be done very properly. HSE stands for Occupational Health and Safety and Environment. So when you have to do the risk assessment, you have to be sure about what you are doing the risk assessment about. Basically, HSE risk assessment is about when you go into an industry or in an office or any place where you have to do the risk assessment. You point out the things which are related to occupational health and safety and given hazard to the places and environment also. So main things like, for example, you go to the one place and you see that over there are some things are present on the way, and there are some slippery surfaces also there, and there are some loose wiring is also present there. There are some ditches also there are some sharp edges also there. For example, I take one example out of this, that if there are some objections or obstacles present on the way where you are going over there, then there are chances that the person can get to trip and get an injury and a fall. So you can have a risk assessment of that thing in the way that you calculate what is the likelihood that the persons from there passing from there can have a trip from their side. So you take the table and you see from the table of the likelihood that it is likely, possible, or not possible, or very likely, whatever. So you grade that according to the likelihood of that. And then when you see the severity of that if the person falls from there, what is the type of severity, how severe incident will cause the injury. For example, it will be simple minor injury, first aid injury, or major injury, or some very severe injury. So you grade that thing from the severity table, what is the severity of grading that comes up. After taking these things from the table, you put it into the matrix of the likelihood and severity and see that what is the level of risk coming up. Is it a low risk place, hazard, or is it a medium risk hazard, or it is a high risk level of hazard. So according to that, you grade the risk level, and after that, the grade comes up. You put the control measures accordingly. Like for example, like the example we're giving you, if it is a medium hazard, then you put up the control measure that remove the things from there, have a safety instructions over there, have a safety memo over there, have a training to people over there, have to be have a first aid kit over there, have a first aider over there, have to have emergency numbers over there. So these type of control measures you have to just do it, and then after that you have to put a date by what date you have to complete this risk assessment. So these are just few things about risk assessment. I told you it will be very beneficial for you when you apply it in their practical life. It is very much useful. And if you need more details and explanation and needs special consultancy about that, you can contact me from anywhere in the world at +92 335 734 7400. Thank you so much.